The Commission then pursued its investigation by seeking to better identify and understand the means available to Canada to defend itself against foreign interference. We obtained access to tens of thousands of documents and conducted over 100 interviews. This led to further hearings during which I heard 143 testimonies over 12 days of in-camera hearings and 20 days of public hearings. I also had the benefit of meeting and hearing from over 100 citizens from various diaspora communities who have been victims of foreign interference, particularly transnational repression. They shared their experiences with me, allowing me to better understand the human impact of this scourge. Finally, nearly 40 experts helped me consider the best ways to conduct this battle. Now, what must we retain from the Commission's work? Firstly, that certain foreign states are attempting to interfere in our electoral processes and democratic institutions. This is not a new phenomenon, nor should it surprise us. States have been trying to interfere with each other since the dawn of time. What is new, however, are the means being deployed by these states, the extent to which the phenomenon seems to be taking hold, and the fact that it is being talked about publicly. That said, and it is one of my most important observations, our democratic institutions have remained robust in the face of attempted foreign interference. Although there are a very small number of situations where foreign interference may have had some impact on the outcome of a nomination contest or the result of an election in a given riding, foreign interference did not impact the outcome of the last two general elections. Although a few situations involving attempts to curry favor or develop problematic relationship with a parliamentarian have come to light, such phenomena remain marginal and so far appear to have been largely ineffective. Some may have benefited from the support of a foreign state, sometimes without knowing anything about it. But again, so far, this does not seem to have led to any real gains for the states involved. Nor have I seen any evidence to suggest that there are currently so-called traitors in Parliament. While I saw evidence of some concerning behavior, the evidence does not show any MPs plotting with foreign states against Canada's interests. Responded to the increase in attempted foreign interference by putting in place numerous measures and mechanisms to better detect, prevent, and counter it. I describe these in detail in the report. However, the government sometimes took too long to act, and coordination was not always optimal. The means used to communicate information to certain decision makers, including elected officials, proved imperfect. Sometimes, very much so, since certain documents never got to where they were supposed to go, and there seems to be no good reason why. But above all, I found that the government has been overall a poor communicator when it comes to foreign interference. Government has the primary responsibility for ensuring national security and protecting our democratic institutions. But what I have read and heard convinces me that society as a whole must contribute to defending these institutions if we want to ensure their survival. Foreign actors are no longer content to use traditional means to interfere. They are also using sophisticated technological means and increasingly sowing disinformation in traditional media, but above all on social media. Distinguishing what is true from what is false is becoming increasingly difficult, and the consequences are, in my view, extraordinarily harmful. The impact of traditional methods should not be underestimated, but the greatest threat, the one that I believe threatens the very existence of our democracy, is disinformation. This threat is all the more nefarious because the means available to counter it are limited and very difficult to implement. Nevertheless, we must not give up, but rather attack it forcefully altogether. This cannot be the sole purview of government. It will not work. Foreign interference will never be completely eradicated, and it will always be necessary to counter it. This is even more true as the world changes and the world order seems to destabilize. Democracies around the world are under attack from all sides, and the technological resources available to malicious actors are multiplying. It will therefore be a never-ending battle. One of our society's greatest achievements is to have created a political and social order that give us the freedom to choose those who will represent us in government, the right to contribute to discussions about our future, and the chance to live in peace with one another. But protecting these achievements requires that all of society, including each and every one of us, contribute particularly to the war against mis and disinformation. I'm sorry, I won't take any question because, as you know, the report won't speak for itself. Thank you.